Oh, so you're a moderate. Well, in Joe Biden's America, you are a racist and Jim Crow supporter. Are you a Republican? In Joe Biden's America, you are a domestic terrorist. Are you a Donald Trump supporter? You have no right to be roaming around freely. You are an insurrectionist who wishes to destroy American democracy. Are you white? Well, you're a second class citizen in Biden's America. Am I over exaggerating? No, right? This is how society is being segregated in the United States. Only staunch supporters of Joe Biden and radical left loonies are today being classified as true Americans. And now, Biden is going after his fellow Democrats after dividing American society like never before. Hi and welcome. This is TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Sanbir, and in this video, I will tell you how Biden is all set to split the Democratic Party down the middle to keep himself afloat. Let's begin. Joe Biden's domestic agenda has been failing. His voting system overhaul, the Build Back Better plan, his climate change spending fiesta, they are all getting roadblocked in Congress. The Senate especially is proving to be a tough nut to crack for Biden's team. Why is that? Two things. Democrats don't like Joe Biden and the filibuster rule is playing spoilsport. So, guess what Biden decided to do? He chose to call fellow Democrats racist. On Tuesday, Joe Biden chose to divide the Democratic Party right in the middle, with merely a few months to go before the midterm polls dawn upon the United States. Joe Biden visited Capitol Hill on Tuesday to try and coerce Democratic lawmakers to fall in line with his radical and unconstitutional agenda. He failed, after which he spiraled into an uncontrolled seizure of madness. Biden compared his agenda's critics, which include Democratic Senators Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Kristen Sinema of Arizona, to former Alabama Governor George Wallace and Confederate leader Jefferson Davis, both of whom are controversial personalities in the United States and are viewed as symbols of racism. Biden asked, "Do you want to be on the side of Dr. King or George Wallace? Do you want to be on the side of John Lewis or Bull Connor? Do you want to be on the side of Abraham Lincoln or Jefferson Davis?" Interestingly, Joe Biden, who today claims to be the beacon of racial justice and equality, was in the past no less than a fan of George Wallace. In 1975, Biden said the Democratic Party could stand a liberal George Wallace, and in 1981 suggested sometimes even George Wallace is right. Biden once bragged that Wallace had, in 1973, thought of him as one of the outstanding young politicians of America. And then, Joe Biden was also an opponent of school busing back in the day. So, it really gives me a miss how the man can today claim to be a proponent of racial integration. Joe Biden's incessant attacks on anyone who disagrees with him and his nefarious plans for the United States have come to haunt the Democratic Party. Moderate Democrats suddenly find themselves being labeled racists by the Biden administration. At a time when the Democratic Party is in desperate need of unity leading up to the midterm polls, Biden is going on an overdrive to divide the party and scatter the pieces all across. Doing so has become a survival strategy for Biden. He has a radical support base. His supporters are not moderate, and in order to keep them happy, Biden needs to work to fulfill their demands. However, Biden's supporters are not in tandem with the idea of America. If anything, they are brazen opponents of it. Yet, Biden has to appease them in order to remain politically relevant. This has caused disgruntlement within the Democratic Party. Now, Democrats are sure that winning the midterm polls is a prospect slipping away from their hands with every passing day, considering how Biden has single-handedly antagonized a majority of moderate Americans. Colin Strother, a Democratic operative and veteran of House campaigns in Texas, told Politico, "I don't think any of us are expecting anything else to pass." He said the party in Washington has underwhelmed, underachieved, and undersold its successes so far. It has left our proponents emboldened or supporters dejected, and our prospects for 2022 are dim, if not dark. So, we have a lot of work to do to dig out of this. We better have some golden fucking shovels. To make matters worse for Democrats, Joe Biden's approval ratings have gone down to a historic 33%. Democratic lawmakers have realized the kind of a monster they have made president, and one should not be surprised if they join hands with Republicans to impeach the man. Turning everything into a matter of race has really rung the political death knell for Biden.